Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to share our budget results for the month of December. So we're going to track some transactions and see how everything went for the month. I am really excited to get into my 2021 budget. I am going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to be using a spending tracker instead of doing the expense tracking stickers and everything. And I've got this whole idea in mind of how I'm going to check my bank account every morning, write in all my transactions, all this kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, I'm really excited to get into a new year. You guys are seeing this New Year's Eve. So I wish you all a happy new year. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we did have some transactions that came out. All of our bills have officially been paid for the month, which is great. And then we've got some transactions, I think, just from the earlier part of this week. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start with gasoline. I do track car washes as a gasoline expense, even though it's not gas. It just kind of falls under cars. So that was $6.99. I'm going to take my lasso, make sure images is checked off. And copy and paste this to week 4. And then I'm going to put $6.99. And last week we had $44.45 remaining. So it looks like we're going to be under budget for gas, which is great. $44.45 minus $6.99, so that gives us $37.46 remaining. And then birthday, that was just something we were tracking earlier this month. Same with stockings. Christmas is over now. And then we have designs and stickers. I did get a couple of the monthly labels from SARA because I realized I needed more of them. So that was $7.82. $7.82. And we had $37.92 remaining last week. So it looks like we'll be under budget for this as well, which is awesome. So $30.10. And then for unbudgeted, so we did have to replace the battery in our key fob for our Dodge Journey. It's a keyless entry, and for the longest time now, it's been telling us that the battery was low, so we needed to replace that. That was just $7.49. So I'm gonna track it for unbudgeted, $7.49, and then we don't budget for unbudgeted, so that takes care of that. And then we don't have any cash remaining. We're not going to be using cash going into the new year. So yeah, so that'll make that, I think, a little bit simpler. I'm ready to give up cash. I know it works really well for some people, but it's been really inconvenient for us personally, just because I'm not the one doing most of the shopping anymore and it just wasn't working. So we tried it. And we're feeling pretty good about just using debit card. And that's another big change we did make, by the way, is we are no longer using any credit cards of any kind. We're using one checking account for family expenses and one checking account for business. I feel awesome about that. I feel like it's gonna be so much more simple. And then we have a savings account for our sinking funds, but that's about it. So, all right, so, oh yeah. And okay, now that I've gone down this road, we do have a savings account also for income parking still. I've talked about that a few times in different videos, but with my income being pretty variable now with having a small business on the side and stuff, I like to just put all of our income for the current month into a savings account, and then on the first day of the next month we transfer it all over into our family checking account. So that's been working really well for us. Essentially, we're using the current month's income to pay the next month's bills, which makes us a month ahead, I guess you could say. So I like that for the extra security. Plus it just kind of simplifies things for me, because I'm not ever really able at this point to guesstimate what I'm gonna make with my with my business. So it just kind of takes the guesswork out of it. We know to the penny what we're working with for the month, and I personally really like that. And then we have a savings account where I put taxes and stuff like that in for my business, and then I will be paying those quarterly going into 2021. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So for income, that didn't change at all. That is to the penny what we were working with. That is my full-time income plus anything I made for my business. We were saving Andrew's income. He's no longer working, but anything that he was making, we were automatically putting into savings. So yeah, so let's see. We didn't have a mortgage payment. All of our fixed expenses were pretty much, oh, you know what? Hulu was a little different, I think. I think Hulu was, and this was kind of unexpected, it was $24.34. So I'm just gonna write that in red, $24.34 right next to it, and then I'll know that I need to add that to it. So let's actually just, let's see. So 2016. So over by $4. Let me just write this above it, $4.18. So I'll know to add that to my total down here. And then water and trash, we actually did not have a water bill this month. We do have one for next month, but we didn't have one for this month. So that was $100 under budget. HOA, that was 0 as well. And then Southwest Gas, we didn't have a Southwest Gas bill. We just moved into our new house, so things are just a little wonky. We do have it for January, but it looks like for December, a lot of our utilities didn't actually come due until January. And then for APS electricity, we have $69.61, so much less than what I thought. And I think it's the same thing because it was for like a partial month, $69.61. And so that is, let's see, $250 minus $69.61, so that was $180.39 under budget. Massage Envy was $65. For birthday, we were actually under budget by $16.90, so that's $200 minus $16.90. And so we actually spent $183.10 and $16.90. Stockings, that was the full $60 that was spent. And then groceries, we actually, I wrote in over here, we actually ended up needing to go to get very essential things like apples, bread, milk, all that kind of stuff. So that was $37.07. So we actually spent $437.07. $437.07. Or, yeah, $437.07. Oh, I am not awake yet, you guys. Okay, so $437.07. So that was over by $37.07. For gas, we were under budget on gas by $37.46. So $150 minus $37.46. So we spent $112.54 and $37.46. And then for household, that was a cash envelope for this month, so that was $80 even. All of our cash is gone for eating out. It's gone for entertainment. That was gone earlier this month because of birthdays and such. And then we didn't have any pocket money this month. And for stickers and designs, that was $30.10 under budget from the 150. So 150 minus 30.10, so 119.90 and 30.10. And then for unbudgeted, we had $20 for that copay, $59 for the plywood, and $7.49 for the key battery. So that was $86.62. $86.62. And so now what I'll do is I will go through and I will total up all the overs and unders and everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and add, so let's start down here actually. So our actual income was 60, 28, 26. Our fixed expenses was the total down here, the 506.95, and then add the 418. So it was actually 511.13, and it was over by 418. And now we'll figure out the variable. So I think I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so for the variable, I'm just gonna add all of the unders and then subtract the overs. So 100 plus 60 plus 180.39 plus 16.90 plus 37.46 plus 30.10, and then minus 37.07 minus 86.62. So we were under by 301.16, and we'll just double check our math real quick by adding up the actual column. So 69.61 plus 65 plus 183.10 plus 60 plus 437.07 plus 112.54 plus 80 plus 120, which are those two 60s combined, plus 119.90 plus 86.62. So $1,333.84. So in theory, if we add this under amount to the actual amount, it should equal that. So let's double check. 1 plus 301.16, and yep, 1635. So our total that we went to our goals, you take $6,028.26, subtract the 511.13, subtract the $1,333.84, and that was a total of $4,183.29. And if you subtract the $3,886.31, that was, I'm gonna put in green, $296.98 that we had extra. So that is pretty darn good, I would say. Pretty darn good indeed. So we did get a lot of things with that money. We were able to set aside some for, you know, our house stuff and things like that. There's a lot that we want to get done in the house, so we're saving up for our backyard. We're saving up to get our shower redone in the master bedroom, things like that. But we also did get a couple pieces of like furniture. So a lot of our savings currently is going towards our home. We have our emergency fund established and everything like that, but we just wanted to get our house like pretty good to go and everything, make sure we had all of our furniture So yeah, now it's time to rate the month. So let's take a look at our goals. Our goals were to stop using credit cards, to do weekly budget meetings. So we did stop using our credit cards. We did not, honestly, have weekly budget meetings. We need to be better about that. We actually have a plan for that going into the new year. Now that Andrew's not working, it'll be a lot easier. We're actually using a Google Calendar to schedule when we're gonna meal plan together, when we're gonna have budget plans together, when we're gonna have date night, when we're gonna go to the gym, all these things. So we're trying to be very, very intentional with our time, and we're using Google Calendar to help with that, because that way Andrew can just pull it up on his phone and kind of know, okay, this is when Steph's working today. Oh yeah, today we're going to have our budget meeting and all that kind of stuff. So on Sunday nights, that is when we're planning to do our budget meetings and everything. So we at least did that. We planned for it, but with like the holidays and him still working, we just never really got around to the weekly budget meetings. But hopefully that will you know, change in the new year with our new systems in place. And then we did save $4,000. So we got 2 out of 3 stars. I would give us 2 out of 3 stars, because the weekly budget meetings are really important for us. So I'm going to take away a star for that. But other than that, I think we did really well. We were under budget on a lot of items, which is great. But really a lot of it's because like the bills were just wonky this month and everything. It's probably gonna take a couple months to like get used to our new expenses and what our average like water bill is gonna be and what our electricity bill is gonna be. We're in a larger home than we were previously, so it's just, but this home is supposed to be like super energy efficient as well. So I don't really know what to expect. I have no idea. I've talked to some of my neighbors who have the same model that we have and have gotten ideas from them of like what we can expect, but you just never know. So let's go ahead and color in our stars. I'm gonna do my highlighter tool and we'll just color those in together. But yeah, so that's how the month of December went for us. Pretty darn good. I'm really excited for the new year, the systems we have in place for budgeting, for like just family time and life in general. I guess the word of our year is probably going to be intentionality, just trying to be so super intentional with how we're spending our time, how we're spending our money, you know, what we're cooking in the house, how we're eating, all this kind of stuff we are going to be working on. So that was a pretty good month, I would say. That is pretty much it though, you guys, for my December results video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the January budget video that will be going up next week. My husband and I still need to sit down and figure out exactly what we're doing there. Now that I know exactly what we're working with as far as my income for December, we can really plan for, you know, January and how we're going to use our money and all that kind of stuff in January. So stay tuned for that. I am going to combine the budget with the sinking fund, so I will break down the sinking funds for you guys during that video. It'll probably be a longer video because of that, but I'm trying to make space in my content schedule for day in the life videos, which I'm actually filming one today. So I'm excited to do that with you guys. You guys have been asking for more vlogs and I enjoy filming them, so I'm excited. But yeah, other than that, I hope that you guys have a wonderful New Year's and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.